nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know? Like Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
What's good, y'all? It's Just for Kicks 212 here, and I'm here with another discussion video. I should make it noise. I'm on my closet door. I'm gonna be all in y'all niggas' faces, but shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank you for watching me. I really appreciate y'all. I know I be talking a lot of shit. I know I be delayed with videos. I know I promise a lot of shit. I don't get it done on a time scale that's reasonable. And I just I appreciate y'all niggas. Like, I want to thank y'all for watching. Anyway, 4:38 a.m. in the morning. Again, I'm just one of those niggas who be up at night and ain't got nothing else better to do. So, let's talk about some questions I got in my comment box. This discussion will be by my man's, what's his name? Let's see. Peanut766. His discussion topic he wants to hear about is talk about being original in the culture, not following crowds, and setting your own paths. If you want to, I would like to hear your opinion. All right. So, funny thing is, I was actually going to talk about the culture, and how being original falls into it, and all this extra shit that's been going on, following, and just a lot of shit. And I guess he just brought it back to my mind. Pause. And I don't know, like in this sneaker game, I guess, sneaker culture, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different names that all mean the same shit. But I guess in the sneaker game, it's like to me there's no originality. Like, for example, like, and believe me, I'm guilty of it as well, just because you just do. You see people, and for example, let's say you see somebody with a pair of shoes, pair of sneakers, and you're like, oh, they hot, whatever. And then someone else comes up and hypes them up like, yo, those shits is hot. And then you're like, yeah, they hot. And then another nigga comes up and he's like, yo, them shits is hot. And you're like, yo, them shits is kind of hot. But originally, in the beginning, you wasn't really feeling them all like you was giving them their props, but you was like, they not for me. They hot, but they not for me. And now you got a nigga in your ear and another nigga in your ear, pause, no homo, just saying like, yo, this shit is hot. And you're like, damn, them shit is fire. I got a cop now. Yo, now that's where you start. Now you start searching for it. Yo, I need to get this shoe. Yo, you seen it? Nah, I sold out. Yo, you seen this shoe? Nah, I haven't seen it. And it gets to the point where niggas keep telling you it's hot or whatever the situation is, and then they fall victim to other niggas' opinions. And I find that shit to be corny. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody's done it. Like, even I've done it. But if you really sit down and think about it, like, I don't really do it as much anymore. Like, I don't think I do it anymore at all. But I know in the past, when I was younger, I definitely used to fall into hype. I guess it would be called hype. You'd fall into the hype. It's not being original. Like, to me personally, like, I don't really buy anything new releases. And not because I can't, not because the fucking robots are fucking buying everything or anything out there, those bots. It's just because I ain't feeling much. Like, the newest shit that I've liked so far, I've liked the Kobe line this year. I love the Kobe line this year. And that's after I shitted on the whole Kobe line when the first prototype pictures came out. I didn't like any of those sample pictures. And then now I see them in person, now I love them shits. Like, I'm looking for the Kobe 8 Christmas, like, for a decent price. And I can't find one. But, like, there's certain shoes out there that you don't even think that you're gonna like it. You know what I mean? Until you see it in person. It's kind of one of those things. So if you're one of those people who just don't know what it looks like in person and you like it, alright, that's cool. But if you're that person who's out there like, yo, it's an alright shoe, and then I come up to you like, yo, that shit is hot, that shit is fire. Anybody should have that shoe. And then you get hype about it, you're not being original at all. Like, in this sneaker game, like in this sneaker culture, like, for example, I go to a lot of sneaker shows and you see a lot of the same fucking shit, especially sneakers. Sneakers is like, You'll see the same shit on same niggas' feet because another nigga said it was hot. You know what I mean? They'll see some I don't know, some nigga with a following or power or somebody big in the sneaker game, and they'll be like, that nigga will say, oh, this shit is, that's it, this is it. Like the Yeezys is just a name. Like if you gave that shit to like, let's say you gave the Yeezys to fucking Darrell Revis. You know how he has the Revis out right now? Let's say that was the Revis. I promise you niggas would not buy it. Obviously it has Y print on it and it says Yeezy, but let's pretend it was R print on it. A letter R instead of a Y. And it was the Reezys, and not the Yeezys. Let's say it's the Reezys, the Revis, whatever. Y'all niggas wouldn't be hyping as much as y'all would. To be honest with y'all niggas wouldn't be hyping. Like I own the whole first set of the Yeezy ones. People who follow me on Instagram have seen my Yeezys. I mean they're nice, but don't get me wrong, they're made very high quality. But if they were like a Revis shoe or something like that, they wouldn't be made with the same quality, obviously. It's just a whole lot of like unoriginality in this game. Like another thing at sneaker shows, you pretty much know what niggas is gonna wear their sneaker show. They're gonna wear their sneakers. They're gonna wear some cargo pants, or some fatigue shorts or some shit like that. That are the army cargos. You know what I'm talking about? You're always gonna see some niggas in some army cargos, whether it's shorts or long pants. Some sneakers on feet, which will be most likely a pair of J's or something that's really hot, like a Yeezy or something that's like really hyped, a foam posit, and probably like a plain white tee or some shit. Or then you got the other like kind of like the more I guess you would say high class hype beast, kind of not even hype beast, just unoriginal person like Supreme down, Supreme tee, Supreme pants, Supreme hat, Supreme book bag, and then the SBs on feet. Like, you can't, it's so unoriginal nowadays. Like, nobody wants to be them. Like, to be honest with you, like, don't get me wrong, I like some of the Supreme stuff. I like some of it. Like, this year, last year, I liked a lot of the shit they dropped. The Air Forces they dropped, oh, nigga, I wanted a pair of them Air Forces. Couldn't get one, and I'm not paying that price. I'm not going to fall into that hype. I love the shoe. I love how it looks, the Air Forces. I like Air Forces. I will not fall into that hype. The SB, the SB Dunk Low. I don't like SBs like that. Like there's some models I like, don't get me wrong. I like highs in particular. If I had to pick a low or a high, I'd do highs all day normal. But the Supreme Low that came out, the red one, oh my God, that shit was crack. Like, and that's not even me being a hype beast or anything like that. That's because when I seen that shoe, honestly, I didn't even know it was a Supreme shoe. I just seen, you know how niggas post pictures on their Twitter or whatever, and then you'll see their like the last like 4 or 5 pictures they posted. Like I just seen it out the corner of my eye on somebody's page. I clicked it, like, oh, that shit is fire. And I clicked it, and then you read his caption, new Supreme, whatever coming out. And I was like, oh shit, this shit is about to be fucking over. This shit is, don't even think about it, Daniel. And it was like, that shoe, I've been liking what Supreme's doing. My point is, let me not lose focus, because I know I'm losing focus already. I'm trying to be calm on camera for y'all so I don't go in every other direction. Because I notice when I get hyped and I start talking shit, I start losing focus like I'm doing now. Anyway, my point is, like, there's some hot shit for Supreme, but there's some niggas that swear by that shit. Like, Supreme, they gotta wear a Supreme Fruit of the Loom white tee that they sell in 3-packs on their website. You gotta wear, like, come on, it don't gotta be like that, man. And if I'm lying, correct me. You go to sneaker show, you're gonna see some fatigue cargo niggas with some J's on, or with a white tee or a black tee, or you're gonna see some Supremed out niggas, or you're gonna see there's a new one, the Kanye, I guess call them Kanye kind of people, like that be like high fashion. I need to have a Gavinci, whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Gavinci, I don't know. Those kind of shirts and some fucking leather pants. Like I've seen some niggas in leather pants. I'm not even joking at these shows. And then they got a pair of Yeezys on, or some Louis, the Ye Louis. Not even like the regular classic joints. And that's how you know. It's like you go on a sneaker show and you're dressing up for who? 99% of the niggas in there are niggas. Like there's a bunch of niggas in that show. Am I lying? If there's some bitches in that show, I guarantee 99% of the time they're with one of those niggas that are there. If they're there, just happen to be there, it's just like random luck. You rarely ever see like single girls at these shows. So I don't know who the fuck you trying to impress. You're not impressing me. Like, cause I'm looking at sneakers, and like if you have some hot shit on your feet, like I seen some nigga at, shout out to Bay Soul Society, the Tampa people. I went to a show last in 2012 at some museum shit. I forget what it's called. But there was a nigga there that I always remember this. This is the kind of shit. Like I remember his face. I remember exactly how he looks. No homo, no homo, no homo. But he was wearing Flight Posit 3s with the lenticular holograms on the side kind of thing. Like that's fire to me. That's heat to me. That's my kind of heat. Like that's a whole nother topic. Heat. What is heat to you? Heat can be anything you want it to be. It can be what you like, whatever. Heat is your own shit. You know what I mean? Like I consider right here, Invisible Girls heat. Nigga, for this shoe came out for a reason. Whether it be for good or for bad, I can probably say it's probably more for bad because now there's like a whole fake thing, going on. But it's not the Air Force One's fault. If you think about it, there was other shoes before this one that were clear. There was like 2 or 3 shoes. The first one, the Espo Air Force 2? Like, and those don't get bad raps, but the Invisible Girl does because it was the first one, obviously, because Air Forces were the rage at the time. And it's the first one that made everything go crazy. You know what I mean? With the fake stuff, counterfeiting. But to me, this is heat. This is classic heat to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. Heat is what you make it. You know what I mean? Heat is what you want to, what it is to you. Anyway, my point is that dude at the Tampa show, like, he had heat on. Like, I'll remember that. Like, I go to shows to look at people's shoes and see what you got on, what you got on your table, what you got to display. Can I connect with you? Can we talk about shoes? Like, we don't even gotta talk about shoes. We just talk about anything else in the whole wide world. Just be original, man. Like, you don't gotta like come up to me like, yo, because there's some niggas that come up to me at shows like, oh, you just for kicks, and not to be like sounding like famous or cocky or anything like that, because I'm just a regular ass nigga, just like y'all niggas out there. But niggas that come up to me like, yo, son, you seen that fucking shit? Man, I don't even know. Let's say it's some fucking wild phone positives. Say you seen them phone positives? Yo, I can get you them right now, man. I wouldn't fuck with none of these other niggas because they some whack niggas. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? No homo be. And like that like you know when someone's trying too hard, and you looking at them like, it's cool, nigga. It's me. It's just, nigga. It's Daniel. My name's Daniel. Nice to meet you. Alright, like that whole hype beast. I got this. I can get you this, I can do this, like that shit don't impress me. What impresses me is who you are as a person. You know what I mean? Or can I click with you? Like, pause. Can I click with you though? Like, that's the main focus. Like, if you one of them, if I get vibes off people, and if you one of them like those corny vibes, or you one of those like you just a vibe I'm not rocking with, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Like, it'll be what up, how you doing? That's it. But that's it. And that's why I mean, just be original. When you buy something, if you like it, you like it. If you like that fucking, I don't even know what's out there that people be making. If you like those fucking Vandals that I make fun of, I hated those All-Star Vandals. I think whoever has those is a clown. I don't really mean that. I'm just saying that. You know what I mean? So, but I thrashed the fucking Vandals on my Twitter, and it's like, if you like those Vandals and you think they heat, or you think you can rock whatever situation is, then cop them shits. Don't cop them shits because that's the last option you got. Don't cop them shits because you could think, oh, that's part of the Galaxy pack, you part of that Galaxy shit and it makes you hot. No, nigga. No. Be you, nigga. Like, you know what made it worse? Like the internet. The internet has made everything so bad, because I remember a time, and quote, and if I'm wrong, let me know. I remember a time when, like, for example, New York City was dressed so New York City. The South was dressed so South. The West Coast was dressed so West Coast. Like, for example, the West Coast was like Dickies and fucking, they did the high socks. They did the high socks before everybody. The tanks and high socks before anybody. The West Coast, that was the whole West Coast swag. New York had the like, at one point they had the baggy jeans, then they got then they turned preppy kind of thing, you know what I mean? More fitted clothes, stuff like that. The South had the whole baggy shit down, whatever, like the larger tees and shit. And it's like, especially in New York, if you're from New York, or if you're not, New York is such a melting pot of races. And like, if you in the Heights, you see like Dominican niggas with fucking diesel jeans on, diesel clothes. See niggas in Harlem, they wearing their Air Forces and they tees, you know what I mean? They white tees. Like, it's just everywhere's a little different in the city. Soho's those trendy like fashionista kind of people. Like Fifth Ave are the high class designer people who are trying to buy like the Gucci and the Prada and shit like that. Like now, since the internet is there, like you'll see a nigga dressed from another coast, and you're like, oh, that shit is hot. And now you got West Coast niggas dressing like New York niggas. You got New York niggas dressing like West Coast niggas. You got South niggas dressing like Midwest niggas. Midwest niggas dressing like South niggas. And that's what it is now, just because of the internet. Because now you see it. Before you didn't see it. So it's like now it's just one of those things that it's acceptable, I guess, because you see some fresh shit. Like for example, you'll see like a rapper. Let's say you see Fab, and he's dressed as some ill. I don't even know. Like what was it? I remember Dipset did the airbrush era when they did all the airbrush stuff, right? And then this was like years ago, before the internet was too big, and like some people would on the jean jackets they would do it, and the cut off vests, they would cut vests and shit, and then everybody in Harlem was doing that shit. Literally nobody else was doing it. Another nigga would see you with that, you'd be like, oh, what the fuck is this nigga doing? It's wild, it's out there, whatever. And some niggas would give props, oh, that's some new shit, whatever, you being original. Now, like for example, like now, like Fab, like he'll do it, bam, and now you'll see some niggas from the South do it, and then you'll see some niggas with the same outfit in the West. Like it's just like monkey see, monkey do kind of shit, and it's like this shit need to end. Like be you, dress how you want it. Yeah, that if you think that shit look nice, then go ahead, do it the same way. But just know you're doing it the same way. Add your own shit to it, you know what I mean? Add your own flair to it. If you like that whole outfit, fine, fuck it, dress it, you know what I mean? But if you one of those niggas out there who is not being original to yourself, you just being original like, oh, that looks good on that man, no homo, so I think it's gonna look good on me. No, that's semi-gay. Don't do it. It's not cool. You're not being original. Be you. Look at me. I'm in a fucking leopard fucking robe. This is me. You know what I do? No homo, in advance to everything I'm about to say. I come home when I get a new pair of sneakers. I come home, I undress, I get naked. I put on those sneakers, no socks, right? I put on this robe, I blast my music. I have surround sound around the house, and I blast music. And what do? I run around the house singing my lungs out in my new sneakers. I do that every single time I get a new pair of sneakers. I'm not even lying to you. Anyway, I'm getting a call at 4:55 in the morning, so I'll holla at y'all niggas later. Be you is the point of this, the moral of the story. Do what you gotta do to be you. Fuck what everybody else says. This is from Just for Kicks 212. My name is Daniel. This is from Daniel. It's from the nigga in the leopard robe. Holla at me. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Just for Kicks 212. And just be you, my man. Alright? Holla at y'all niggas later.
Track it when you hold it down. Kobe about to lose 150 M's. Kobe, my nigga, I hate it, had to be him. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.